A lot of people have Roth IRAs as part of their retirement plan, but do you know all you need to know when it comes to Roth IRAs? Well, Garrison III from Preservation Financial has all the info you need to make informed decisions with your money. Davis, appreciate you being here today.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Roth IRAs, you kind of started this discussion with Anna last week.
Right.
And to pick us up now, there's some time constraints when it comes to Roth IRAs, some things you need to keep in mind.
Right. There is what's called the 5-year rule.
Right.
And Congress, the House of Representatives, passed the Secure Act yesterday, and I'll address that in just a minute.
Okay.
Because it changes everything.
Okay.
But the 5-year rule applies to Roth IRAs. That's a holding period up until the time that you turn 59 and a half. At age 59 and a half, you can totally ignore all these rules, which makes a whole lot of sense. But
it makes you want to get to 59.
Yes. Clock number one, which we talked about last week,
right,
has to do with penalty-free distributions from Roth IRA conversions. And this can be disregarded, as I said, at age 59 and a half. You can totally ignore it.
Right.
Clock number two is tax-free distributions of Roth IRA earnings, which is a key. That is the benefit of a Roth IRA.
Right.
Tax-free earnings. Plus, there are no required minimum distributions, which the Secure Act changed if the Senate passes it as it is right now. Okay. And I want to emphasize that. But 3 things to remember, and they're called ordering rules by the IRS. Contributions can always be withdrawn tax and penalty free. Right. There are no age restrictions. Right. Those are your contributions because you're paying tax on them right, before you purchase them. Even if you contribute $1 in the first year, this applies.
Okay.
Number 2, conversions can always be withdrawn tax-free, no penalty if withdrawn after 5 years or after age 59 and a half. Right. I know this is all complex, but we can explain it.
Yes.
Our earnings, no tax or penalty if distributed after 5 years or age 59 and a half.
Right.
Now, what the House of Representatives did yesterday was passing the Secure Act was they have increased, and this is to benefit retirees, pre-retirees, they have increased age 70 and a half, right, which is the age where you have to start taking distributions from traditional IRAs, 401ks, that type of thing. Right. They are going to increase, at least this is what they are wanting to do, they're increasing age 70 and a half to age 72. Okay. So you actually have another year and a half to contribute in a tax-favored fashion.
Right.
And so we don't know yet what the Senate's going to do.
Right.
But that is something that came about yesterday, yes, and that also applies to required minimum distributions. Right. They're not required until age 72. So we need to keep an eye
on that vote when it comes up in the Senate.
Exactly, and yes, I'll keep everybody advised on it. Right. As we go.
And that's the thing. You're the advisor. If you got questions about this, folks just need to pick up the phone.
And it's the thing. This is what we follow.
That's what you do.
That's what we do.
Right.
Yeah. And so people do not have to follow it and scratch their head and try to figure out what to do. Just give us a call.
And Roth IRAs, I mean, like you said, very complex. They're very complex. Do you get a lot of folks that call? Davis, help me out here. Did they call you and say,
definitely.
Please, and say that to you?
Yeah. They're confused on the 5-year rule, that type of thing, and whether earnings are tax-free, right, whether they're not. And this House of Representatives decision yesterday, it moves the goalposts a little bit.
Right.
So but we can't do anything until the Senate approves their form of it.
Right. So for most folks, when they start retirement planning, no matter what age they started at, and they look at Roth IRAs, I know that the tax issues there is probably the most attractive part of that, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And once you pay the tax, and I want to specify right now, tax, because of the Tax Reform Act, taxes are at the lowest rate in the last 20 years. Now is the time to convert a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, get it over and done, go ahead and pay the taxes at the lower rate, And
In case they go back up.
that's right.
Yeah.
Because just like they're changing things in the code,
Right.
the IRS code right now, Roth IRAs might go away one day.
So you want to take advantage now.
Take it now, because if they do change it, they will be grandfathered if you already have one.
one. All
And
right.
like I said, all you got to contribute is $1.
Right. Just get it.
In a tax- in a
get your
tax
seed
year.
money in
Exactly.
there, so to speak.
Exactly.
All right, Davis. Thank you. Great advice
Thanks as always.
Great information. It's Preservation Financial Group, 208 Sunset Drive in Johnson City. There's the number I was telling you. Pick up the phone, call them. Check out their website as well if you got any questions about Roth IRAs.